Welcome back to GP Outdoors. You probably heard about Splitter Wars by now. It's a collaboration of 8 different YouTube channels. We're all going to cut one face cord of wood with a different type or design of splitter. I think it's a pretty good initiative. Roger from Tractor Tech contacted me just recently to talk to me about it, and I was happy to participate. I think it'll provide a good opportunity for people that are already looking to replace an existing splitter, or if you're buying your first splitter, you'll get the opportunity to see 8 different types of splitters in use and all cutting one face cord of hardwood. So I think it'll provide a good comparison for folks that are looking to determine what type of splitter is best for them and their property. Today, I'm heading out into the forest. I need to find some hardwood. We don't have much left that's not split, and we need to find one face cord of either maple or ash out there in the forest. And this time of year, as you know, the spring thaw is on, and I had a great opportunity to get out today because we dropped into a deep freeze last night. Everything turned to ice, everything turned hard, and because we'd had a few weeks of really warm weather, as you can see, a lot of the snow in the forest melted. Whoa, hang on a second. What do we got here? There's a prospect. We'll take a look at it, see if it meets the minimum 12-inch requirement. It's looking pretty good, I think. Yep, she's good. Alright, so there's one option. I already found that nice big maple down on the ground there. That's going to be easy to block up, because it looks like the snow has melted down below it, so I've got a little bit of room under there for my bar. And we'll keep looking around because I'm going to need about 40 to 42 rounds of wood in order to meet this competition requirement. And it looks like we found ourselves another leaner here. We'll check him out. Yep. She's good. So we've got a couple of options, plus we've got the one down. Today's a great day to get back there with the tractor because although everything's ice, I've still got the chains on the rear tires, and this will be a good test for it today because I've never actually taken it out into the forest yet with the chains on the rear. Like most of you, before I head out for the day, you got to make sure you do a little maintenance on the chainsaw. You don't want to be 10 or 20 acres back in the woods and find that your chainsaw either doesn't start, or it's plugged, or it's not sharp. I know a lot of folks like to clean and do their maintenance after each time they've been out to use it, but, well, you know me. I get a little lazy, and at the end of a day, I'd rather wait till the next time I'm using it and get out early, get her all cleaned up, get the gunk out of there. Yep, and that's one good reason to make sure you clean your bar out after every use. I really like this STIHL MS251C. I would have loved to have had a 261C, but there was a huge jump in price between the two. Both similar size saw, both weigh 18 pounds, but the 261C had a significant amount more output. I think it was about 1.2 or 1.3 kW more than the 251, but as I said, the jump in price was just a little prohibitive for me. But this little saw has done its job out there, as you've seen over the last couple of years. And the best part, a little bit of choke, take the choke off, starts every time. STIHL. Up here in Ontario, when you're going to be riding on the road, you need to make sure you have your big triangle hazard sign, and you also need a flashing amber light. And we're going to be heading down the road to Guy's place. We're heading back into the rear of his forest back there. I don't know why, but for some reason up here, people use this concession road like a racetrack. I wish I had had the camera turned the other way so you could have seen him skidding when he hit the brakes after he came over the crest of that hill and saw me. Happens all the time up here. We've had quite a thaw over the last couple of weeks, a lot of warm weather into the double digits, and a lot of beautiful, bright, sunny days. So a lot of the snow is gone. However, with the deep freeze last night, you're probably thinking right now that I'm driving along on snow. Well, guess again. It is all ice under there, pretty much everywhere, whether it's the side of the road, my driveway, here on the trails in the forest. There's a thick layer of ice underneath that innocent looking white snow. Okay, tire chains, do your job. Right now I'm off the beaten trail and I'm in fact in the forest itself. Definitely would not have been able to do this a week ago with the melt on. It'd be pretty messy back there. Yep, I know what you're thinking. Cheap me, wrong end. Don't cut that end. Cut the other end. But you know me. I'm still learning a little bit. There we have it. Jeez. Thank goodness for wedges. The log's in a very precarious position, but I'm happy that the snow has melted so far underneath it. Gives me a good sight line into what's lying underneath there. Before I started cutting, I took my foot through on the sides of those snowbanks just to make sure I didn't have any hidden rocks that were going to be there to surprise me partway through the cut. A little awkward, but I'll get in there. I just have to watch the tip of my blade. I'm sure you're going to hear a little bit more from Roger on Tractor Tech about the details of Splitter Wars 2020 this year, and I hope you folks are all going to be tuning in April when it all airs. We're all going to be releasing each of our 8 videos all at the same time on the same date, and I'm sure Roger will announce that date to you folks sometime soon. We'll get some of these rounds loaded up into the carryall. She'll carry a lot of weight, and she'll carry a lot of wood. I can get just a little under a face cord of wood split and stacked in the back of that carryall. It's a good thing I had the blower on the front because it'll give me a lot of weight to keep the front end down as I'm traversing back through the forest on the trails. Roger's done a great job of getting folks together for this big event. You're going to see a lot of different designs of splitters, right from a basic, simple consumer grade splitter right up to a really heavy duty commercial or industrial grade splitter. So it should give you guys a good variety of different types of splitters to compare against. Got about 15 rounds out of that log without having to get into the top part of that tree, which I could tell was already rotted out. So I think we're in good shape. Good day's work. Of course, the weatherman was wrong again. It was only supposed to snow for a couple hours, and in fact, the snow was supposed to be finished before I woke up this morning. I think he was a little off again. Either way, it's time to head back, unload these rounds, and then head into the shop. All right, Chains, we're counting on you. It's a long way out pushing that blower through the mounds of snow. The forest always looks pretty this time of year when you get a little bit of snow on the branches and a little bit of snow on the ground. And to think I was going to take those chains off this week. That white blanket of snow sure looks innocent, but it's not. It is glare ice everywhere underneath. In episode 2, I think neighbor Guy and I are going to head back into the forest, and we're going to go after that leaning maple or that ash that was on the side of the trail, and hopefully we'll get enough wood out of that. If not, we'll go back in again and we'll take that first maple that we came upon out in the forest. Thanks for hanging around with me in the forest today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the channel, please click subscribe, hit that like button, and if you want to know when I'm posting more videos, just click the little bell. Have a safe and wonderful week with your families, and all the best. We'll see you again on the next one. Cheers.